the fire, and the roar. A wildfire raged across the hills near a small village. People fled their homes, carrying whatever they could with them. The flames danced hungrily towards the fleeing villagers. Their houses were lost to the fire. All that remained was a pile of smoldering ashes. A young mother with her 2 children was making her way through the long grass at the edge of the forest. Her dog stayed close behind her, sensing her fear. They had to get out of there fast. Suddenly, a wall of fire roared towards them, blocking their path. The mother shielded her children with her own body, burying her face in their hair. She started to scream for help as the flames closed in on them. But then a large shape came bounding out of the forest. It was a magnificent lion, its fur the color of burnt umber. It had seen the family trapped by the fire and charged out to help them. The lion was heading straight for the mother and her kids, but before it could reach them, a burning tree branch fell on top of the lion, knocking it out cold. The mother and her children watched in amazement as the lion struggled to free itself from the burning branch. With a final heave, the lion broke free and collapsed right in front of the family. The mother screamed again, but this time it was a scream of terror. The lion was on its last legs, its eyes blank and lifeless. Its tongue lolled out of the side of its mouth, and it let out a final weak roar before collapsing beside the road. As quickly as it had appeared, the lion was gone, leaving behind only the smell of smoke and burnt fur. The mother and her children slowly emerged from behind the boulder. They were shaking and scared, but unharmed. The fire was still raging in the distance, but now the wind had shifted, and it was no longer a threat to them. The young girl looked down at the dead lion. "Why did it save us?" she asked her mother. The mother knelt down beside her daughter and pointed to the fading lion's paw prints in the dirt. "Because it had to," she said. "Sometimes when things get really bad, you have to make the ultimate sacrifice to protect those you love." Then the girl noticed something else in the dirt, a small child's shoe. And then she saw the boy himself lying unconscious on the ground, not far from where the lion had fallen. He was breathing heavily, and his heart was still beating strong. The little girl ran over to him and knelt beside him. "Are you okay?" she asked. The boy opened his eyes and looked up at the girl. "I lost my mommy," he whispered. But the girl looked down at his shoe. "Don't worry," she said. "My mom will take care of you." When the other villagers arrived at the scene, they were amazed to find the lion blocking the path, the 2 children safe and sound beside it. The lion had saved the children and given its life to protect them. The villagers knew that they had to do something to honor the lion's sacrifice. So they built a small monument beside the road where the lion had fallen. It was a simple stone monolith, but it stood as a proud reminder of the lion's bravery. For many years after that day, people would stop by the monolith to pay their respects to the lion. Kay told stories of its bravery and made offerings of food and water. And though the lion was gone, its spirit lived on in the hearts of the people. The end.